mode.
Okay, meeting of the Board of Estimate, full board is present, along with a large group of department heads. No one from the public. So we're move on to item 1. Treasurer requesting the following budget transfers, the amount of $10,000 for expenses related for the consulting contract with RBT for the ARPA plan. It's from 3 different funds, ARPA funds, into auditing expense. Motion by me.
Second.
Second by Massey. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Ray Lynn Berthoff is requesting the treasurer to make the following transfers within the 2021 operating budget of Middletown Parks and Rec. From Pools Personal Services, $11,501.05 to Parks Overtime. And from Pools Overtime, $4,095.49 to Parks Overtime. To cover a shortage of overtime funds due to COVID steaming of the playground equipment and pressure washing and steaming downtown sidewalks, transporting and setting up mobile stage for Fireman's Parade, Veterans Day events, awards. Several unexpected power surges over the summer at War Memorial Pool. Motion by
Me.
Massey, seconded by
I'll second.
Rodriguez. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 3, treasurer requesting the following budget transfer in the 21 budget. From civil service travel, $100 to civil service office expense. Judgments and claims, $17,775 to taxes on city property. State health insurance, $200,000 to unused sick time. And state health insurance, $18,900 to taxes on city property. And these are to cover existing overdrafts. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. I'm sure, Mr. Massey, would you please explain your transfer?
$100.
Mr. Massey, civil service,
Yes, what?
could you explain your transfer, please?
He doesn't know. Pam did it. I have no idea.
I'll make a motion that we remove it from the resolution.
It's a,
Vote on it separately. then.
we're,
I'm removing it because you can't vote on the whole resolution.
I can abstain, can I?
Yeah, but that wouldn't be appropriate, would it?
Okay, I see what you want. That's fair.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm concerned about you. A resolution to remove the civil service travel expense and vote on it separately. Motion by me,
Second.
second by Rodriguez. Massey's abstaining on that vote. All in favor? Aye. So we'll vote on the first resolution.
Why would I abstain from that?
Because you can't vote on anything with civil service.
That's not true.
Okay, vote on it, and I'll send it
I
up to
am.
Albany.
I vote we remove it.
Okay, we'll vote on the first issue then, is the civil service travel expense of $100. And please note for the record, the civil service director is refusing to explain the transfer.
Duly noted.
Duly noted. Okay. Motion by
I'll make a motion.
Rodriguez. Seconded by,
I can't second.
oh, you can't, oh, jeez. I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
And the rest of the resolution is the other 3 transfers. Judgment and claims, state health insurance, state health insurance, again, pay taxes on city property, unused sick time, and taxes on city property. So the original motion was by me, seconded by Rodriguez, still in play. All in favor?
Oh, well, could we have some explanations?
If you like. Kelly's right there.
So in the A fund and the F fund, both, there were some new properties that were purchased and we didn't budget for the taxes for this year. Probably just didn't realize we were gonna actually purchase them, so that's just covering those. And we paid out a lot more people in sick time this year than we anticipated were going to retire.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions, Alderman Massey?
No?
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 4, Fire Department requests the Board of Estimate recommend to the Common Council approval of a resolution to transfer the following monies within the Fire Department budget. From personal services, $60,000 to overtime. Motion by
Me.
Motion.
Massey, seconded by Rodriguez. Would you like an explanation, Mr. Massey? Mr. Chief Barber, can you please give us a brief?
As you are aware, first 8 months of this year, we were down to 22 staffing, which, normal's 28. Right now, we're at 24. A lot of overtime was used for that. Our 2 cadets that were up at Montour Falls from February up to April, that was all overtime. And with COVID, a few members coming down, covering their shifts when they became ill.
Okay, just for the record, the normal is 24 plus 1.
24 plus 1 from now on, yes.
You keep saying 28.
I know. He also put that in his budget, 28.
That got knocked down too.
Yes. All right, so any other questions?
Will it go down when the police start dispatching?
I didn't ask him to explain it.
Will what go down?
When the police start
Yeah.
dispatching.
What will happen is it'll put another rig in service instead of sitting at the desk. And it will also put our fire inspector, instead of manning the desk when we have multiple alarms, he'll be out on the street help.
Okay, any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 5, Chief Dewancho would like to propose an increase in the hourly rate for part-time police dispatchers from 17 to 21 an hour. This would provide a more reasonable level of compensation, accurately reflects the value and responsibility associated with the role of the police dispatcher. The number of part-time police dispatchers and their intermittent scheduling would have a very minor impact on the overall budget of the PD. And it's his hope that by increasing the pay rate of part-time dispatchers, we may be able to reduce overtime spending, as the part-time dispatchers could be utilized more often to meet the needs of the agency and demands of the agency. Motion by
Me.
Massey, seconded by, I'll second it. Any questions of the chief?
Nope.
Chief, you have the money within the budget because of your personnel, is that, you won't be asking for a fund balance for this year, will you? And what's the effective date you want to do this?
Once it's approved,
Yes,
we make it effective, but we do have the budget. We haven't really dipped in too far into our dispatcher budget, our part-time dispatcher budget, because we don't really get too many good candidates.
okay.
How many part-timers do we have?
We have currently one that works. I have one that sometimes comes in like twice a year. But the other one, and they have multiple jobs, so they go to the ones that pay them more. So hopefully this will help us get a little bit more coverage from them. I'm hopeful.
Okay, motion was by Massey, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mayor,
Yes.
do you need this for Tuesday night, or is it for Escalon?
I think the salary adjustments go to the council?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does it start, when does it end?
Well, it'll be effective the night that we pass it in the common council.
No retro or anything?
No retro, no. Retro goes to Massey. Item 6, Bruni requesting a correction to the 426 regarding the Assistant Director's position in the Office of Economic Community Development. The position should have reflected the amount to be above the loan rehab specialist. The position should be funded in the amount of $50,995, not $49,000. This reflects a shortage of $19.95 that needs to be added to the annual salary and retroactive as of July 1st, 2021. Motion by me.
Second.
Maria, you want to come up and give I believe it was an error, an addition error on the 426, is that what happened?
It was an error when we made the proposal and at the 426. So we put it down for the 49,000 and not the 50, what it should have been. but the proposed amount was an error, so.
Okay. All right, any other questions? Do we have a motion? I forgot. Yes, motion was by me. Who seconded it?
Miguel did.
I did.
Okay, it was a question.
I just answered it.
Nasty. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 7, Chief Awancho requesting the City of Middletown Common Council approve the following transfers within the 2021 budget lines. Gas and oil, $10,000 to overtime. Part-time officers, $30,000 to overtime. Contractual services, $20,000 to overtime. It's to cover a shortage within the overtime budget line for the remainder of this year. Motion by
Motion.
Rodriguez, seconded by myself. Chief, you want to explain?
Just looking forward to the remaining 5 pay periods of the year. We just want to make sure we have enough in our overtime line to cover what we anticipate our averages for each pay period. This year I had a significant amount of retirements and I still have 9 vacancies. So to offset those vacancies, we backfill with overtime.
Okay, any other questions?
No,
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
abstain.
Reason for abstaining?
I don't have to give you a
Yeah,
reason
it
for
does have-
abstaining.
It's Robert rules if you want.
I think you do.
I don't.
It's in there, in the book.
Well, I think it's appropriate to state your reason for
Well,
abstaining on a
Might be
vote.
appropriate.
I'll look into it.
Okay.
Chief Awanjo requesting a surplus of 2 vehicles. One is a juvenile aid officer, 2006 Tahoe, and the other is the SRO Truman Moon, 2006 Tahoe. And they're requesting surplus and to be disposed of, Chief, in what manner? The auction?
Either the auction, if that's what the city so chooses, or to scrap, whichever.
Are they both run?
They don't run well.
All right, we'll leave it to his discretion how to dispose of them. And is that fine with everybody?
I didn't hear you, Joe.
Leave it to his discretion?
Jacob
Oh,
will take care of the
absolutely.
yunk.
Did you hear him, Jacob? Yes. Miguel asked you a question. Yes, yes. All right. All in favor?
Aye. Are we on?
Right. Item 9, Treasurer is recommending the mayor sign a new 63-month lease with Toshiba copiers for, Toshiba will be providing new copier equipment and continue to provide service on all copiers and printers. The monthly base cost for the lease will decrease from $2177.20
Wow.
to $2011.30.
Motion.
Motion by Rodriguez,
Second.
seconded by Maisy. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Commissioner of Public Works requesting the following budget transfers. Personal services, $30,000 to repairs of buildings. Personal services, $5,000 to other equipment. Personal services, $60,000 to other equipment. It's to cover unexpected repairs to the central firehouse control room, the senior center, the ceiling, the Paramount AC compressor, and any additional expected repairs for the remainder of the year. Balance of the account is Zito for the remainder of the year. Oh, then there's more on this next page is
The mold in the firehouse?
transfers $5,000 for the additional dumpsters for the bid district and $60,000 for the tandem roller for street department. How much money do we transfer? So total 95,000 covers all that? Okay. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Measy. Yakub, you want to come up, please? What are we doing at the central firehouse control room?
That's done already. We repaired the roof and we didn't have the money for it. It was leaking. The roof was leaking and we repaired it. And that was the cost for precision roofing.
All right, the other stuff I'm familiar with.
I'm sorry?
The other stuff I'm familiar with, so I
Yep.
don't have any other questions. Anybody on the board have any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
Kelly, you have any water adjustments? No. All right. Motion to
moved.
adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.